Okay, you all ever hear about the song that say, "Come take my hands and walk through this world with me"? Well, for this morning, I want you to take my hand and walk the street with me. Just keep my company, and we are going to walk a little bit. Moving along here in Waspam, doing it walking because with Caponera, that is the local taxi, they have a lot of that. That's what they use for local taxi. I might not be able to spin around in time for you to see what Waspam looks like. This is the first kitchen we dug up at when we got here. They brought us here to eat, and that was the only time we did it. Walking out, going forward. Most likely I'm going to look the Malecon, what they would call the Mirador here. Not Malecon, an area that we can see the river and see how it looks and how it feels when you see it. You are looking across to Honduras. Here you might see things that you like, and you might see things you don't like. Also, you might see things that surprise you, but that's just it. Just have a walk together. It's not peak time, but maybe it's better to do it this kind of time. Now here, we're the hospital is, but this is the back part of it. Around on the other street, you'll see the entrance where the patient comes in and they check up. Waspam, Wanky River. People getting out. This series is on the verge of finishing, and well, people moving out. Where I'm walking right now, just like coming on the way towards the stadium is, but I'm not going to the stadium right now. I'm going to make a little walk around, and then I go to the stadium. This Moravian church says Iglesia Evangélica Morava Renovada de Nicaragua. And to be safe, I'm going to hold myself a little bit off because it was a little too much inside the street. Hey, and once more, look, big time again, bucking up. This young man, key card where we live at the hotel. His key card, he hold up, you know, he take care of anything. The boss man at around, he collect your money, he get your room clean. He's a very nice young man. Hopefully he could travel down next year. The boss man said he's going to Laguna. We asked him to take him along. 14 years old. Know to work pretty well, treated clients pretty good. Este va en vivo, este no está grabado. Este va, la gente lo está viendo y van a verlo más luego. Ahorita tengo 31 Más luego va a haber varios, 700 más. Sí. Estamos pasando en vivo como pasamos los juegos. Yeah, this young man, very humble young man, and I mean, I left my clothes out one day, drying, and before I leave, he knew what my clothes, and all he did was when a big rain came down, and when we coming back, the guy started telling me, "Hey, your clothes got wet up," and I said, "I don't believe so." I say, as long I call him Patroncito. Yeah, I say, as long as Patroncito is home, I don't feel so, because I knew that was mine. And you know, when I get back, my clothes was well hung out inside on the roofing, man, on the porch side. And I said, you know, you see what I tell you? I tell Delbert and one another, you see what I tell you? He knew it was mine, and he's not going to let it free, man.
Descuidado. Bueno, kina hizo ni wahabi kina ni kiari kina almo kina ni. Dawan dukia variri daw kana kaprika prura mayan beka ka cuidadito. Ban kaya please ka kumbar sa nina impauta. Bahara yawan ni wamya. Wan saur ka mabuhi. Wala. Wan saur ka mabuhi. Bahapat katara wan kabya. Kuna ari uplika ay saur ka na misma na kaiki diara yam ni ralato wan kaiki ba. Event planner baraka vya yuwa kumira wala kaisa wapo la sunan kawia na iwatisa kana dawan taikira na karne kawa kawaya na hayo aiska wal britawaya ba wuti na ilato kaitaya dispikara wal britawaya dawan katra na kira halka ibawa
just talking less, because you know, whenever we speak English around and the street, people take a second look. If we don't talk, they think they could just say, you know, I sabe. To just keep my camera off from the police. I don't want to have any situation thinking that maybe I'm doing anything that is not right. Down there the park. In the evening place, busy place. This street is a busy street at evening time, but you know how this is taking video, walking. If I was in a Caponera, I would be a little safe. I mean, people don't like you to do that. Most people don't like. I don't so much like that either, but well, I could accept certain things. Maybe somebody can whack my phone out my hand. So I prefer to do it. These hours. Some business still closed up. Waspam, Banky River. And this is a Chinese one. This one you're going to hear music all day long. And so far so good. Just have a walk with me. We are in the community of Waspam, where we have this 75th Caribbean Coast Series, and from here it will be taken down. The next version would be down in Coral Lagoon. It's 76 and 2020 some. But you don't know it next year. All this is big business, you know. The door is not open yet. But you can see the other ones around, you know. You could have an idea to compare, you know. Even though we love our community and we are okay, but this is much bigger place. It still have a community life going on. And you mightn't see it yet, but this camera could run across any minute. Pigs running on the road. We passed that already. And that is every day you're going to see several. And they have the longmouth breed too. Them one sometimes have to whap their ears for get the thing off of it. They got that kind of breed, but that's what they don't have is maybe the kind of area to work at. They don't have the working zone properly. And I don't know either, because those people that do it in open area, you know, you still have that around here. Because this is like walking through where more action going on, but I like the outskirts also, the savannah land, the pine trees and the houses around it, but a little more scattered around. Now that side it would be nice to do it with a caponera. Walking up right here, I think this is some Bluefield people. This is Eddie Anderson and some other guys getting ready for the second one. Bye Eddie, I hit it again, bye. Right there, good man.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Good, good. So far, so good. Right there, man.
Alright.
I think they live down, the Bluefield team live down that side. So here is a gas station, and now you see I came around, but you might think I just going one way, but this is like a circle, because here I go back that way and I reach right where I took that turn around from. But I'm going to kind of get you on this side, because there's someone explained to me that they have lights in the middle that you can see the river. Well, I will give you a little slight view. You see over there, you see a little water behind those breadfruit trees, but I want to get to a better position. I think I have an entrance that is a little better. I'm going to find out right now. I think I seen a walkway coming down here. It's better, I don't know if I think it's on the right spot. In that way. Before, when we came in 2012, it was in a different way. It wasn't this way. So when I looked for it, the last time I came around, it was like, hey, not really how I find it the last time. But I'm hitting it right now. I'm getting right to it. This is getting to the river. Because if you come Waspam and don't see the Wanky River, you don't feel good, because then you're not looking across on Honduras anymore. You know? So, giving you a little look at this. See? Come down the way and you see I had climbed. I'm stepped down. I know some people have to see it after. Because, well, Right now we're getting ready for the games. Later on, that would be about 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, first game, Corn Island and La Cruz de Rio Grande. All teams from the south will be at 9:30 today. Another maybe hour from now. Down here is just Mirador, no? So we're down just against the river for the moment. And the cows here keeping things a little bit in order. It's strange. Well, I'm just finding this here right now. This is the river, but this is not, across there is not Honduras. This is something that is built up to when the flood is on, because when the flood is on, all here where I am is full out. Oh, sorry about that. And then on the other side you can see a few boats. The sun is against me, and that case I think I missed the exact spot that I wish I would have got. So this is still, the little island on the other side is still belonging to Nicaragua. But the last time when you come, this was pretty low. This was something like just a bank in front without any vegetation. And now, this is something with vegetation. And much higher. It looked like it practically would close up the river. Now over there is where people come down, the boats are, and people travel through also. I'm going to take the risk to get across the bridge, because here they used to be celebrating the, like when they're having the Semana Santa, the whole week, they used to come across here to bathe. But I would like to see the other side of this river, so I'm going to get on this. They have a road, I'm going to walk across, you have some lights. Hopefully it is safe enough at daytime. I don't know, we haven't heard anything much, but see now that I'm here, I'll give you a look back. Even though the sun is against, we have a little shade for the moment. And what that side look like. I have to make sure I keep in my battery okay when I get back to the stadium. Because remember, we have the big game coming up. And this is the most important game that Port Lagoon is going to be playing here. And this Caribbean Coast Series, because first you have to play the other is that very important to reach to this position. But after that, then you know how things goes. When you reach here now, if you don't win this one, you can't get first place. You can't go to play for first place. So my advice to the guys, to managers and players, this is the most important game we are going to play today, and this 75th Caribbean Coast Series. Don't think about a picture for tomorrow, for Sunday, tomorrow final. Think about winning today first, guaranteeing second place, that we can fight for championship before thinking about saving a picture for tomorrow, and most likely, maybe, not likely, but maybe lasting today, and then playing for third place tomorrow. How that sound to you? With the picture that we save. when he could have helped us, maybe guaranteeing second place today, fighting for first tomorrow. So no, this is the Okoko. That was just a little piece of it because the sedimentation coming in between. And you can see here, that's the other side, that's Honduras. You see that boat over there, you'd feel like that is for Honduran. That is for a Nicaraguan. Maybe I could open it up a little bit for you here, that you zoom in. You see the boat over the other side there, that white thing. And the Nicaraguan go across and do planting over there at times. So plenty of these people plant over there. Right here you see somebody bathing. Look further down the way. You see the sheds they use for the Holy Week. This is where they come and celebrate most of the time. They have a little bar, it look like there with the tent. And that is how, when I reach the objective here, the Ryokoko, on the other side, I don't think it's easy for you to see, but you see sand heaping up on Honduras side, but those are the sand they use to work over in Nicaragua side. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, man, you know. You see some white hills on the other side, some people digging. That's Nicaraguan over there, getting sand together. Those sand is sedimentation also, like what I'm on here. To pull across to Nicaragua, and Waspam builds homes. So I'm here, swimming across, I'm in Honduras. I did it before. This young man here, you see how he shoulder, but when you go farther, so it's not to swim the whole way. You go farther and it get deep in the middle. You swim and it's something like when you're swimming across to the hill from by Miss Cherry side. That is how this is. That is what's happening. So well, I think I'm going to close right now to get back to the stadium. I need to save my batteries and I need to make sure I go and charge it again. And well, you're seeing Honduras right from here. No community in front of Waspam. Waspam is the biggest municipality. It's the biggest town in the municipality, but they hadn't put the aduana here to check people that cross. They put it in Lemus, a smaller place. For what reason? I don't know. But for now, thank you for having the walk with me. You had hold my hand all the way, and now we get to the finishing part of this little live for you.